I'm Nancy Hammond, and I am the artist and owner of Nancy Hammond Editions, a self-promoter positively. And I live in Centreville, Maryland, and the gallery's on Turpins Lane in Centreville.
Where did you grow up?
Schenectady, New York, Skaneateles, New York. And we had an old rundown cottage on several islands, different islands, at the St. Lawrence River, at the Thousand Islands. And once you were over on these islands, you were stuck. You were really stuck. And we didn't have electricity, and we didn't have a telephone. So, I mean, either you had to read a book by kerosene, or play hearts with your mother and sister, or paint. At least that's what I came up with. And it was my saving grace. I mean, I went to Rhode Island School of Design. I only applied one place. Thought I wasn't going to get in. I remember sobbing all the way home from the guidance counselor's office. And you had to, at those times, you didn't take college boards for I don't know if you do today or not, for Rhode Island School of Design. But you had to draw a chair. And they brought one of these molded plastic chairs with metal rods sticking out of them for the legs. Impossible to draw. Impossible. And it said, draw this one chair. And then the other thing you had to do was write a 100-word essay on why you wanted to go there. So I knew I could handle the essay, but I drew the molded chair. And it also said, do not erase. So, it was a bad, bad drawing. It was really bad. And I thought, okay, what are you going to do? I thought, you're going to erase, and you're going to draw as many chairs as you feel like drawing. So I drew, 10 chairs, erased them. Terrible. Just anything I wanted to do. And when I was finished, a pretty nice little thing. And they wrote me and said, we're not sure about you. Send a portfolio. And I did, and I got in. And majored in painting, and let's see, what else? Then just was, a sales clerk and sold all sorts of stuff. Never had an important job in my life. And it was divorce that made me think, girl, do you really want to sell makeup at Nordstrom's and do people's faces? Or do you want to really do that follow your bliss thing? And do you want to do it, And so I thought, okay, I will. It started in Eastport in Annapolis. And let's see, I had a rental house that I rented out, but I took the first couple of windows. There was a little place in the front where I could put some stuff. Anyway, and I had a sign that I had paintings and that there was parking in the rear and so on. And one day I got a little knock on the door from the zoning people saying, you can't do this. It's not legal. And I was forced into going and getting a store of my own. And I had seen that corny thing of follow your bliss, and I had thought, all right, it's a challenge. I will follow my bliss. I think that's a darn good idea. I thought, if you're going to fail, fail big. So I went out and went to 64 State Circle and opened up my gallery myself, because if you go to other galleries, a lot of time your stuff ends up in the back room or with bad lighting or something, and you're just so dissatisfied so much of the time. So I decided, okay, I'm going to just do it myself. I love paper. I don't know why, but I love paper. And I think, if I analyze it, I think what I love to do is build a painting. It's no surprise to me that I have a son that's a builder. Because, and you know how some people do sculpture in an additive way, And some people do it in where they subtract out the lumber and gouge it out. And some people do it by adding. And actually, it's the way I do a piece. Most of the time, it's sort of a collage thing where I pile on stuff and build it up. And it's not for the sake of the texture, which does happen. It's just such a wonderful way to have. You have so much freedom. You can stick it here and then you can pull it up and you can stick it here, and it gives you, it also slows you down. So if I draw, things get out of control. I take a walk with my dogs every day and immerse myself, totally immerse myself into the country. And I do live way out in the country. I mean, we look out our windows into the fields and see 17 deer all at once. And we live where the soybeans alternate with corn, and the colors. The soybean field has spectacular colors. It turns sort of mustard and lime green. And so I actually go out for a long drink of nature every afternoon, and now more and more, the older I get, the more I'm just trying to submerge myself in it and bring it home, and really literally bring it home. And traumatic year because I lost the use of my hand. I had carpal tunnel syndrome, Lyme disease, and arthritis all at once. So it just blew up into this huge non-usable thing. So this year was different. But I can turn out so much. Once I get in the zone,